Hello guys, it's your boy Kate. Welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to speak about Eddie Nketiah's close move or near move to Crystal Palace and what that might mean for Arsenal going into the final week of the transfer window, which is ended on Friday. And I'm going to give my review on the Aston Villa game and just have a quick outlook going into that Brighton game. So if you're new or you're returning and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I'm on the road to 1K. Smash the like button down below and comment down below your thoughts on anything I say in this video. Eddie Nketiah is making or nearing a move to Crystal Palace. It was rumored today and coming out today from Fabrizio, David Ornstein and other journalists that Palace have bid a 25 million plus 5 million add-on bid to Arsenal. And Fabrizio Romano recently said that they've agreed personal terms, a contract has already been agreed, and it's just about the bid getting accepted, probably in terms of the payment structure and stuff. But it's probably looking like a deal that's going to get accepted. After yesterday, the news came out that Eddie's move to Forest had fallen through due to some personal term disagreements. Obviously, it was rumored that that had been agreed from Fabrizio as well a couple of days ago, but it came through that maybe there's some stipulations. Obviously, the whole story hasn't come out, so we don't know. But it's nice. Ornstein came out as well to announce this, but he also said other teams are interested and it's more than likely Eddie will get a move, and obviously under 24 hours we're seeing things moving quite fastly, or quite quickly I should say, with Palace. So what does this mean? Off the back of this news into the Villa game, which was quite good, we saw Arsenal face one of our nemesis. Obviously a lot of headlines, a lot of storylines going into that game. Obviously they took 6 points away from us and technically, or in that run-in, basically ended our title hopes or took away our chance of winning the title. Obviously you had the Arteta Emery stuff that was going around the week of the game. Who's the better manager? Obviously we already know who's the better manager, Mikel Arteta. But you know, just that narrative there, and just on top of that, like our second game of the season being one of the hardest away games to go to in the Premier League this season. Anyways, I feel like Villa Park is a hard game, and they're a very tough team, well coached, and a very good team. It was a difficult game, but obviously Arsenal came through the win with a solid performance, both defensively and a ruthless performance in terms of taking our chances. It was one of those tough games. Villa had their chances. Arsenal, to win some games in the Premier League, you got to be a bit lucky. I would say Arsenal were a bit lucky. Ollie Watkins, especially that first chance, should be putting that away. I can't lie to you, after the Gabriel mess up, but he missed that chance, and then obviously that chance that he missed, that Raya did that outstanding save. He should be scoring that, putting that inches into the corner or into the top corner, but that resulted from Raya having a crazy save, crazy save, I can't lie. Like, he was already on the ground from the deflected shot, but he got up to his reflexes, not only saved it, but parried it out. So big shout out to David Raya, who was my man of the match, but also Bukayo Saka, another consistent performance. Leandro Trossard with that clutch, amazing finish, the way he ran onto it, slapped it and kind of passed it into the corner as well, with the ball kind of bubbling around as well. He's a quality guy. His clutch is what he does, is what he's been doing. And the likes of Thomas Partey, who got the second goal, and I would say he got himself, in terms of the defensive side, handled to him by that Rodgers guy from Villa, who's a quality player, I can't lie. The way he drives on the ball and turns and receives in pockets is quite good. And he did give Rice and Partey a difficult game, but especially Partey. But on the ball, Partey was good, looked back to his best in terms of just, you know, everything running through him, making the game look easy, playing lovely passes to break lines and just, you know, keep us ticking. And he finally got his goal, albeit poor keeping from Martinez, who, you know, with all the bollocks that he gives all the time, it's kind of nice to see sometimes him have that kind of situation, even though he's an ex-Arsenal player. But good goal from Partey, 2-0, another 2-0 clean sheet. But Mikel, after the game, was speaking about how we need to sign some players that will shorten the forward line. Obviously, on the back of Gabriel Jesus picking up a groin injury before the game, and we will know the extent of that injury soon. It's been rumoured that it is not too serious, but even that, so Eddie's having to move away. We probably more than likely are going to let Nelson go. We let Fabio Vieira go away to Porto, which I think is a good move for him. People are going to label it a flop, and maybe he can, obviously 35 million, 2 seasons, he hasn't really done enough. But I think as well as that, he needs a lot of time for his development. So going back to his old team will be very good for him, when he's going to get certified minutes and come back next season probably a bit more fresher, a bit more determined, and maybe ready to take the ground running. But digressing from that, we need options. We also talked about how you need 24 free outfield players, and we have nowhere near that right now, obviously given injuries and given just the mere squad numbers, not including like the academy players. So I think it's going to be an interesting week for Arsenal in the transfer window. Obviously the window closes Friday at 11 p.m. if I'm correct. Obviously we play Brighton Saturday 3 p.m. midday kickoff. I mean obviously 3 p.m. kickoff. So can we get a signing? Can we get a signing or two? Because if the squad is looking so lean and with a few more outgoings to go, i.e. Ramsdale, Nelson, and Nketiah, maybe Kivio as well, there needs to be a few incomers, either forward, maybe another midfielder or two forwards. Let's see. But I think Arsenal do have something they're trying to do. All the rumours coming out about the forwards were linked to you today. There was a new forward from Club Brugge. I think his name is Olsen, Skov Olsen. Looks like quite a good player, left-footed player. Other news, obviously, Nico Williams, which I don't know if Arsenal can do, but Arsenal have obviously been interested. He has a release clause about whether they can convince him. And obviously you have players like Rafinha, Edingra. I don't want to see Sterling at Arsenal. I'll talk about that later, or if there's more links, or if it doesn't happen, or after the window why I don't want him. And let's see what Arsenal can do, who we can bring in. I think it's going to be an interesting 5 days, a very, very pivotal 5 days. Do we go into the season short, or potentially even ourselves handicapped in the forward area and just a squad? Obviously, we know Marino will probably be announced this week, but is that enough? Even if you just get one player in, is that enough too? Do we need a striker and a winger? Is there another type of centre mid that we can get in as well? We need some bodies, we need some quality options as well. And we want to make sure that we're in a situation where we're going into each game, going into at least the January transfer window, knowing that our squad, there's a lot of cover in all situations, quality cover as well, and we're not leaving ourselves short coming to the end, towards the end of the season, January window, looking, searching for, this answer. Like normally January transfer windows used to address injuries, or just add to bolster your squad, not to fix problems we should have fixed in some transfer window. So pivotal 4 or 5 days for Edu and for Arteta. Obviously, we know they're doing the dealings in the background, and obviously I respect Arsenal try to focus on the outgoings before they try to do the incomes this year. I don't think it's necessarily a financial thing. I think it's more of a wage bill thing, squad balance, and just in general, they need to start getting themselves respectful in the market in terms of getting outgoings and getting a good value for those players as well. So it'll be interesting. I hope Arsenal do a big player, get that tier 1, but if you don't, the likes of Adingra, Bakayoko, Sterling, I guess, and also for that tier 2 backup winger to Saka, or just in the forward line. But if you can get that Nico Williams, that type Rafinha, Kudus, Leao, which I think is probably unlikely, but you could have got to try. You never know. It's all about negotiations. We'll see what happens. But yeah, great win against Villa. We've got one of our hard away games out of the way, and selection headache for Mikel now going into the weekend between Martinelli and Trossard. Obviously, Martinelli didn't have a great game. I don't think he was terrible, but I think he looks a shell of himself. He looks like a man that's lacking confidence, and with the team flowing, and with that left-hand side still looking a bit there, there's a lot of changes. Marino still to come in, Calafiori, Timber, Zinchenko, Martinelli, like there's a lot of change, do you know what I mean? But not to excuse it, Martinelli looks like a player that's a shell of himself. He wasn't really taking on the right back 1v1. When Cash came off injured and that young 18-year-old came on, you were expecting Martinelli to try his luck, but he looks like a player that lacks in confidence, is in his own head, and I feel like he needs to get out of it. And Trossard looks like a player that's ready to come and take his stay. Does Trossard play well from the start though? There was a lot of times last season when he did this, he came off the bench, was scoring goals, got the start, and then he wasn't really effective. But obviously Trossard's ability to be clutch and get goals and be an instinctive and ruthless finisher, even in games where he starts, makes him probably more valuable to start right now. But what Martin offers us in terms of stretching, running in behind, the defensive work as well, I just think he needs a goal. Once he gets a goal, especially if it's on a good move or a favourable move that suits the way he plays, that in-behind pass, maybe Marino, if he gets confirmed this week, maybe in the team on Saturday, you never know. I think Marino come to the team after the international break, but I think Martinelli, I'll give him another start. I think starting him, just to give him that one final chance that international break's coming. If he doesn't have a good game or impactful game, then there's no excuse why Trossard can't, especially if he comes on against Brighton and does his thing and scores another goal against his old team. But if Trossard starts, Martinelli, you should take that personally, and when he gets his minutes off the bench, come on, try impact and try get a goal as well. Give Mikel something to think about in the international break. Big week ahead for Arsenal, big game on Saturday before the international break. We need to get 3 points. We need to have a successful transfer window. Otherwise, we will be speaking about this, and you will see a lot of Arsenal fans not being confident, and potentially are we leaving ourselves short going into the season where we need to win this title, and I expect us to win this title. But hit that subscribe button for more Arsenal content, for more takes from your boy, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Subscribe, hit the like button, comment down below. Speak soon.